I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves. There's bound to be terror, ism, and schism, grinding on its throne. We are the ones who must put the position in fear. Trending click, lesbian love is accepted and right. David, speed hair in the mix, blending the 80s and 90s with hate.
Long day lay low. So much Phil. It's great. Love it. Welcome everybody. Jason Bascom, Unhinged Entertainment, co-founder of Unhinged Entertainment, creator of Absolute, co-creator of Froggy. Everybody go get your beanies. Welcome everybody. I was gonna draw. Our table's actually over there, but I put it over here because in the window it's over that way. It's actually over that way. I was just gonna draw. Do some more to that free flow piece that I was working on earlier. I'm like, you know what? Me brainstorm some absolutes, and because I'm gonna do absolute in a trade. I'm gonna combine them, and I want to do a second chance campaign, but with the entire trade. And we're gonna do that not only on Indiegogo, but also on the Unhinged Inc.'s website once that goes live. So I could put it on Indiegogo first. Get some traction. I mainly need monies to print for the printing costs. So whether or not it's going to have stretch goals, maybe. I might do some tchotchkes with it. Maybe some foil cards or something at a good stretch goal price, because those are pretty expensive. But that's what I was going to do. That's what I'm going to do today. We have someone in the chat. It's always good to see someone in the chat. And it's AVBR. Is that a B or an 8? I'm going to say it's a B. Welcome. What's going on, my friend? Welcome, AVBR. Surge. I call you Surge. So just welcome. Thank you for swinging by. I appreciate it. Before we get started, if you're tuning in now or in the replay, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you. Before we do, without further the Gillian, See, this is why I think people often don't frequent my streams. Aviator. It is an 8. It looked like a B to me. See, Jason can't say Aviator. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna highlight you 4 times. Well, thank you so much, Aviator. Appreciate you swinging by. I know you're in chats often, and I appreciate you. We appreciate you here at Unhinged Entertainment. I'm gonna send the link to InkSpots. We'll send the link to InkSpots. He might be busy. He's a busy man. I'll send it to Ink and Frog. Although I'm not working on Frog G, I did finish a page last night over on 80s Made Studios, or 80s Made Consumers. Sorry, on 80s Made Consumers thing. Wasn't drawing live though. I wasn't. I was drawing live, but I had my camera off. So let's see here. I know they're part of a. Let me just do it this way. Yeah. So I finished it up off screen. So yeah, but he's probably busy. InkSpots is a very busy man. I know he works quite often. Yeah, paste that in there. And then we're gonna get Frog up in here too. Or at least I'm gonna send him the thing. We're gonna send Frog G the thing. There we go. There we go. Okay. But I mean, this isn't. I'm not gonna work on Frog G. I will obviously get today, later tonight. But not right now. Right now, I'm gonna actually. But we are gonna. You're gonna see. I'm gonna show you something. You're gonna be happy about what I show you. I think you're gonna be pleased. Pleased as punch, one might say. Look at Frog G. Look at that. Look at this frog. Look at that. Everybody go back, Frog G. You heard Luke say it earlier. Story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess. Sent on a quest by Death himself to kill a god and win back his humanity. Get back to the woman he loves. Look at this. This is the woman he loves. She got a little... Oh, my heater turned off. Finally warmed up. She got a little sassafras up in her. Yeah. Little Rosie Perez type action up in there. And she's giving him the hand here. Like, whatever, yo. Whatever. Talk to me like that. Jive turkey. He says jive turkey. That's Frog G right there. That dude, this big dude right here, that's Frog. His name is Jeremiah Blacksmith. Pretty cool. Inkspots thought of that. Because of the trade of his ancestors. There were blacksmiths, and he's a mechanic, so it kind of goes hand in hand. And there she is cursing him. That she's not a skeleton. It's just to represent mood. We're artists. We like to create atmosphere. Turns him into a frog, and there you go. It turns him into a frog. He's driving. He's like, he does. He yells at her. He yells at her here. Turn me back. She's like, well, this is what I really look like. Would you have treated me like crap if you knew I looked hot? And he's like, I don't care what you look like. Turn me back. And she's like, I don't think so, bub. She doesn't say bub. That's Wolverine. This is actually verbatim. This is actually the actual dialogue that we have scripted. Inkspots doesn't know it yet. But that's what's going to happen. So she's like, I don't think so, bub. And then she's like, take this, Toad Man. And she zaps him. Sends him flying. And then, so back at pick up the supplemental with that great cover by Matt Barr, Matt Yackey, Matt Attack, Double Matt Attack. We love them both here at Unhinged Entertainment. And here at Jason Bascom. We love you guys. And then with the supplementals, the interiors by Inkspots drew the interiors. I did the inks over top of it digitally. And then that gorgeous Irene Strakowski cover with the wonderful, amazingly talented Billy Basco on colors version cover. So what you see is what you get here. If you back that cover. And the Dan Plagle cover, of course, perfection. I can't say much more about Dan Plagle. He's perfection in our eyes. And then you got the Big Daddy. You can get a painting. You get original artwork in the campaign as well. Like I said, check out the beanies. This is a prototype. The ones that you get will be a little different, but this is a prototype for me. So you can get a beanie. Inkspots is looking to get those patches sewn onto those beanies, so we can get those out to you as soon as humanly possible. But everybody will check out Frog G. Link is in the description below. And while you're after you back Frog G, jump back over to YouTube. Check this cat out. We like this guy here at Unhinged Entertainment. He's a friend of the channel. He's a friend of mine. Jimmy Reyes art. Jimmy is great. Dragon Rage is sick. I backed the first campaign. Came out great. He's doing a soft reboot or a sequel. It's not kind of a sequel, I guess, but he does live streams and promos, and they have a lot of fun over there. He'll upload some videos of Anna playing video games on an arcade. Why not? We like Jimmy over here. He's a good guy, friend, and known him a bit since I've been in Comicsgate, and we bow to you, sir. But everybody go subscribe to Jimmy Reyes. Click that notification button. Click the little bells and whistles, and show him some love. Tell him Jason sent you. So everybody go check out those things there. So we're gonna stop the screen share here real quick. We're gonna go bloop. There we go. We bloop it on out. All right. We minimize this thing here because I got to get the Photoshop. Because I'm doing the layouts. I'm doing a layout to brainstorming. I'm gonna brainstorm. That's where you your brain storms, and you create. You engage the flow, if you will. The flow of the urine. Aviator, I know your name now. I know your name. ACC, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome, 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 welcome. I lowered my chair a little bit. My back's been killing me. I think it might be my bed. I did. No, hold on. Let me get rid of that. At the gym, I did do the leg extensions. I think it's the extensions. I think I set it too high. Set it to 190, and I was like, yeah, 160, 170 is kind of where I should be at. But I think I might have actually hurt it when I did that. But it hasn't been the same since. And getting old and getting in and out of cars hurts. Not to mention the shoulder injury and all the other fun stuff. When you get older, you hurt more things. So Noah, never get old. Stay 17, kid. You know, we love you. We love you. We want you to. We love you as a friend. So we want you to be safe out there in Noah land. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna play my friends over at Dog Fashion Disco. We're gonna do a screenshot. I gotta kind of do things. And you know what? I don't even know if it'll work. I don't know if it'll even work. Let me open my OBS. Let me open OBS here. OBS. See, last time I played it just fine. All right, we're gonna transfer this over, and it worked okay. So, all right, since I'm sharing the OBS and not my, but I have to share the screen. So we're gonna see what it does. I haven't done this yet. So it's a little experimentation along with, along with you suck. Along with not you guys. I love you guys. I was talking about iTunes. Stop that. There's no dark mode, unfortunately. There's no dark mode for iTunes on the PC. So, all right. And then I'm going to share screen. This is going to get weird. All right. Let me share screen. Share screen. Share with audio. And I think I have to share the whole screen. I click OK. We're going to play it. And if anyone is in the chat still, let me know if you can hear it. It hopefully is quiet. Not overly loud. So let me know if you can hear that. If it stays audible. This is Dog Fashion Disco. The album is involved. Hold on. Might help a little bit. Yo, what's going on, Lord Liam? Good to see you. Welcome. Lord Liam picked up that Max piece. I thank you very much for that. That Max and Leopard Queen piece. I really like that one, and I contemplated keeping it. What's up, J-Bot? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Welcome, my friend. Make sure everyone hits those likes and shares and subscribes and do everything that YouTube loves for you to do. Tickle the algorithm. Heard the word. Tickle that algorithm. You know, keep the spice flowing. I'm a little lower. I'm not used to it. I'm used to being that kind of up, but hopefully this will help with that. I need a few. Alright. You gotta get the foreground down. I hate it that you can't see my widgets. You can't see, like, you can see the tools over here, which is weird. But you can't see, like, my layers and stuff like that. I don't know why. It's weird. It doesn't show that. But you get at least some. So I'm just brainstorming for right now, or I'm moving just because I need a cool absolute cover. What is happening? I need a cool cover for absolute. Like, I don't know if I want to have a whole team. Dude, name with no name. He does have a name. Dude, Jackie. And short of him, and Samuel Priest. On the top. I had this in the poster. Maybe I'll have something like that. Or, because I mean, it is mainly about the old man. I know people did love Samuel Priest, but it is mainly about the old man. So that's where he is been affectionately dubbed. So I could just have the old man charging up here. Book, you can use looking, you can trench coat, or maybe not a trench coat, really good coat. I don't want to go trench coat route. But his classic outfit with the belt and this twist there. Because I want to get maybe. I think now is a good time to do a second chance, and I can fulfill it after Frog G. Put the shipment date out there a little later than what Frogs is, or even earlier actually, because we're actually trucking along really good on Frog G. I just finished page 21. And there's 48 pages, so I am halfway in almost, and InkSpot's is at page 16 right now. So with those 6 pages fully ready, so we're trucking. We are trucks, and we are moving forward. So maybe like the old man is kind of young. Maybe he's disintegrated. Oh, there you go. I can combine like the color to the first one. The first one had Danny teleporting and disintegrating. So maybe he's doing that. He's using up so much of his power that it's chucking away his pieces. And I might even do it in my more wackier style. But I'm afraid if I do that, it might conflict with the style of the creators. I don't want to put Samurai Priest on the cover. I know he's a fan favorite, but I don't want people to think that's what the book's about. Danny being on the cover to issue 1 worked because she is like, she's not just she's kind of like a secondary main character. So she's not really a supporting character. So it worked to have her on the cover of the first book, but it is mainly about the old man. Really? I could stop it. I turn the volume down on it, and it's as low as it can get on iTunes. I could pause it. I don't mind. I just thought it'd be. I don't know why. You would think the desktop audio would be low enough. Yeah, I can't turn it down anymore on the iTunes part. I just paused it. That's fine. It's fine. I don't, like I said, I can't, I guess, for some reason, the audio output is at a different level. It's weird. I don't know. I turned it down. It's at like a 16 on my desktop. It's not really loud at all. Hey, Fanta. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Working on a cover for the for Absolute what do you call it? Second Chance. Absolute Second Chance collection, the collected edition. So it's going to be books 1 and 2 combined. I might have Shay go in and re-edit it, re-look at it, maybe fix some spelling errors. Everything else will stay the same. I'm not going to add pages. It's just going to be a straight up Second Chance campaign, different cover. I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. We'll keep that one. Keep that one in the bag. I did like having, all 3 of them. Just finding a good pose, because I have the poster. And the poster has, he's doing almost a similar pose. The old man, Danny's over And then Samurai Priest is up here. He's got his sword out. And it came out pretty dope. But, I mean, I guess I could take the poster and make it the cover, but I kind of think that's cheating people out of stuff. So, I could do an homage, like I don't know about X-Men, but maybe like The Adventures of Max Fair, Divine Right homage cover. So like Divine Right, he was standing like right here. Max Faraday was like here, and then you had his cohorts in the background here. I'm gonna put Ratam back here. Samurai Priest. You know, he's tall. They would have to get over here. Samurai Priest ain't that tall. There you go. That's not too bad of an idea. This is kind of how I work. This is how I brainstorm. It's all shapes. It's all just concepts. It's really not too much overly detailed or worried about placement of like eyes and noses and stuff, because that comes later on after you've established your ground set, your overlay, your underdrawing. So it's a lot faster. And I don't know. I don't really thumbnail, I guess. This is like a thumbnail to me. I work the size that I need to work at. And like this is 11 by 17. So I do place in like where I might want their arms. See if he's here. Do I have his sword in his sheath? Do I even have Ratam in it? Because Ratam, yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Oh, you know what I could do? Alright, I can move him down. Move him down a little bit. There we go. And then I could have Ratam like up here. Or an Envy even. I could have an Envy. But Ratam has like, you know, head cloak. And that shadows this area. Boom, boom, for his eyes. Alright. So like Ratam would be here. Oh, and I could do like one of these. You could put their heads in. Like these are the other characters in the book. And what I might do actually is draw this up and shoot it over to Inkspots, pay him to color it. And that way there's a colored cover for the Second Chance campaign. So, well, I mean, I could, you know, draw this in my spare time from like, if I draw a Frog G page, I could work on this, you know. And this would be a traditional, I'm going to do it as I normally do. I'll draw it digitally, print it out, and then, you know, ink it traditionally. So yeah. But you know what? I'm an idiot. I could always just pump up the volume of my thing. Yo, what's going on, Hicksvillain? Good to see you. Nice, welcome. Good to see everybody in the chat. Yeah. So let me see if I could try that. Let's try this, guys. I'm gonna try more experimentation. Alright, I'm going to try the music again, but I'm going to turn my audio up. Alright. So let me know if it works. I mean, there's no music playing right now. Why, I don't know. Because it's really quiet. I can't hear it. Did I hit the play button? Yeah, I did. Alright, we're going to try this. Alright, like I said, but I'm going to change my audio. The problem is I'd have to change it a lot. Now, did that make the music louder, or did that make me louder, or the music louder is the question. Because if it made them both louder, then we're in trouble. I don't know what you're saying, Panther. Are you drunk? Are you drunk, Panther? That works better. So okay, cool. So you can hear me better now, and the music's at that level. I mean, I don't know. I could play Feeding the Ducks, but people get tired of the ducks. So there you go. Hopefully that works. So I mean, to me, if I'm not talking, this way you hear some good music. Dog Fashion Disco kind of thing. So, all right. So like here would be Samurai Priest. And then Danny would be over here. Big eyeballs. Maybe get the tune's great. Doesn't really. I gotta move it down now. Because I'm actually trying to go up here. So I'm absolutely go up here. That's not bad. I kind of like this one. It doesn't have the alien, the zombie, but it has the main antagonists. Antagonists? Protagonists. I always do that. I don't know why. You would think I would get used to like the right terms. It's protagonists because they're pro is good, pro anti is bad. So you would think I would get used to it. So I kind of like this one. And then like absolute and collection. Go there. That works. That one's not bad. Kind of like that one. I can even put in a sword. Put in the sword. Put in like her first. She's a mage. Put a fist up in there. I guess the Tam would be a float. I'm not big on the floating heads though. The Tam looks like he's just a floating head at this point. Maybe if I have her head come down, her head, or some of the priest's head more in there. And that way, the Tam's head won't really be as floaty. It'll be more behind them. Maybe we can take his fingers up here. See, but this is brainstorming. This is what I do. Maybe I kind of like it. I like their heads. Blocking, framing the Tam in, but also framing. He can maybe even move up the old man. Move up a little bit. And then flail him out a little bit. Give him more presence since he's the main character. There we go. And give him his coat thing and his bandana. There you go, with goggles. Not bad, not bad. This isn't going to be a long stream, by the way. Waiting till dinner's done anyway. I mean, so, I thought I'd brainstorm a little. Like I said, I was going to work on. Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you what I was going to work on. Oh, Jason. Oh, I was gonna work on this. Now, adult content. Viewer beware. There's nudity, I guess. I was gonna work on this some more. I don't care. I was gonna work on this some more. This is all pen and ink so far. I used a little bit of brush down here. Some of it. But I was going to work on this some more. This is 14 by 17. I accidentally bought the wrong size paper, so I got a whole pad of this 14 by 17, which is a really odd size. And yeah, I could cut it down, but I was going to work on this, but I'm like, you know what? I need to get concepts down. I need to get work down for the absolute relaunch or second chance campaign. So I'll work on that in a different stream. It's a fun piece, and I do that. I take breaks from this by doing stuff like that. So I take breaks from drawing by drawing. I think most artists do. Hey, Slipstick, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Good to see you. Check out Dog Fashion Disco, by the way. That's the music that's currently playing. Yeah, it's good to see Slipstick around. Wow, this beanie's really warm. I cheated. I ordered a different but yeah, everybody go get a 4G beanie. Yo, what's up, Bear? How you doing? Good to see you. I've seen Bear in chat. Like, I want to see the movie Cocaine Bear. That looks glorious. I don't know if anybody's seen the advertisement. That looks fantastic. You also see one more? Second theater. Crap. Let's just turn it off. We're just gonna turn it off for now. It's not that bad right now. And everybody, make sure you check out Frog G and Indiegogo. Get the beanie. Also, while you're there, back the book. I really like this one. This happens to me a lot. Like, I'll brainstorm, but once I hit a point, like, it could be almost instantaneous. Like this one kind of combines this one with that one. Only he's not disappearing, which is fine, because she teleports. He does. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. But sometimes this will happen. Like, sometimes it'll take like good 4 or 5 attempts at a concept. And I mean, this is kind of a familiar look, so it works really well. People are used to seeing this type of a cover. I can, like I said, I can make him a little bigger, move them out a little more, move them out a little bit. I don't want to move them out too much, because otherwise, like, he's going to get cut off if he's not that far. But I can tweak it and then move him up. That way. This is why it helps to do it digitally. I mean, you do it traditionally, but it's just easier to do it digitally. And digital is a tool. It's just another tool. It's an extension of the artist when used properly. So you got a hoodie and a coat on, and a shirt. This was a fun book, and the reason why I kind of think a second chance would be good now is I'm a little bit more. People know me a little bit more in this scene, so I think maybe a second chance is good enough. And I can overprint it, and that way we can sell it on the website. Because this is the second chance, so if I overprint it, we'll have a bulk of them, and hopefully, like, I don't run out. But if I do, I'd have to do a third printing and make a different cover. But as of right now. And also, that way I have something to sell for upcoming conventions and stuff like that, because Frog G can be out until fall, or maybe a little earlier. But this way, hopefully, like, I can print this up if I get it out quickly, print it up, get it printed by summer, and that way, during the cons, I can go around, sell Absolute, trade, and promote Frog G, some more backers, and some more eyes on Comicsgate books, and get the word out there. So, I think it's a good time to do it. I think this is good. It establishes the main characters, the protagonists in the book. So, yeah. One day I'll tell everybody a little secrets about Absolute, a little bit more about its inception and what brought it about. Oh, pardon me. Not so much about what it brought it about, but inspiration. That's looking nice. Yeah, see, this is kind of an homage to the Divine Right, Max Faraday. I might look at that cover and see how close it is. If it's too close, then I'll have to go say after gently. But it's a very standard look in the comics to have a setup this way. It's got that triangular shape, that Fibonacci sequence that people like involved in there as well. So it's, if you don't know, first off, people are attracted to shapes. That's why Frazetta does a lot of this stuff in shapes. But here's your triangle. That's a very common shape that people will follow. It's also the Fibonacci sequence. Here's your main focal point, and it'll spiral out in segments. So you'll have in each So you have when it spirals out, it hits each point of a square. It doubles on this. So it gets bigger as it goes up and creates a spiral. And this hits on those points as well, because if you look, you're focusing on his face. Comes out this way, you're gonna look at some priest and Danny pulls out, throws out into the hand, and spirals out. Tool does a lot of stuff like that with the Fibonacci sequence and all that stuff during lateralis, especially. So, but if you look at Alex Gray art, stuff like that, very big on the spirituals and the Fibonacci sequence and all that other stuff. It's just technical stuff that some artists even like utilize. Like I said, for Zeta, he'll do shapes. They teach you in school about such things, and how to move the eye in a way that you want it to. Because even though you're spiraling out and looking at Ratam, you're gonna go spiral back in and look at Old Man, because he's up front. He's got your eye. So it's fun little tricks that artists work with. Usually we do it subconsciously. It's just ingrained in us. You name the artist, they've done it. You know what I mean? And they might do it, like I said, subconsciously, but like it goes a lot with placement on a panel, eye flow with a book, how you read it. You're reading in American comics, the Western comics, is left to right. So you want the eye to always move in that direction. So you kind of gotta guide them sometimes. Otherwise, you don't want a character looking one direction when you need the viewer, the reader, to read in the other direction. It won't really flow all the time. Now, that's not to say you can't do it. If you do it right, it works well, and it creates a mood. It's really cool. It's fun to play with stuff like that. We're nerds. Jason, you. What? Your role. This is the music plus music. Oh, Mike. I can mute it. Is it too loud still? I turned myself up. Yo, what's up, Hex? Is it too loud? I don't know. I'd rather play this than the Ducks, but I mean, it gets me struck, but I don't care. Yes. I am. It's all subliminal. I'm trying to subliminally get you to go listen to Dog Fashion Disco. I did mic up. I gotta mic up again. I'll try it. I'll mic up again. I mean, that's all the way. In StreamYard, anyway. I'd have to go all the way into my settings to adjust the mic settings. I could always just stop the music. It's fine. I just thought it was better than the Ducks. But there's no music playing right now, so. Well, Slipstick, that's because there's no music playing. We'll find out when the music starts again. If it's too loud again, I'll have to ixnay on the background music and just go with stupid StreamYard music. I mean, I guess I could upload. I don't know how much time it allows you to upload into StreamYard. I could upload a few tracks. There. All right, now it's playing again. But I could upload a few tracks, like as a file, and then put it into StreamYard, and that way I control the volume in StreamYard. So that might work better. Because I like the Ducks. A lot of people don't. To me, it's kind of calm music, but so yeah. So this is playing now. I'll wait a couple seconds for chat to catch up, but I think I'm gonna go with this cover. So I said the stream is gonna be short, but I kind of don't want to cut it too short. Yeah, and I gotta move it down a little bit because I gotta keep an eye out for the header, and not only that, I'd have to put in the template. So I know where the I'll take them better. There we go. flute. I'm way far away from the mic now, by the way. See, this is why I wanted to play music, because whenever I'm not doing something that I'm not near the mic, there we go. There we go. And drag it down. Alright, see, so this is the placement. Alright, let's see what's here. That's Dark Fashion Disco Aviator. Go check them out, man. They have different styles. Yeah, there is fantastic. Like, I'm more or less worried about the mic music ratio. I obviously I don't want the music too loud, so I could play like some Brahms or Bach or something like that, or Chopin, but and that's fine, but it would be quieter, you know, it wouldn't be as loud. Oh, we got Angela Curry up in here. Welcome. Where's your A? I don't see you. Unless you change your... Oh, there you are. Hey! There you are. Found you. I always find you, Angela. Just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Appreciate you seeing that. Like, share, subscribe. And what I'm working on now, if you just jumped in, by the way, also is an absolute cover to the trade, because a lot of people missed out on Absolute because it fulfilled 2021, no, 2022. So it fulfilled at the end, near the end of 2022. So a lot of people missed out on it. And Frog G launched. A lot of people caught a lot of people's eye. So they know me, but there's newcomers who don't. So they just know my Frog G work. They don't know that I actually have like another book out, like 2 books actually. So and people liked it. People like the Absolute books. It's gotten good reviews, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm not going to change any of it aside from maybe some spelling errors. So the critiques that I got, I'm implementing towards further books. It would take too long to go in and edit the story, and, redo everything. And my main focus is Frog G. It's easier for me to slap a cover on it, fix spelling errors, and try to get it into the hands of people so they can see what I am capable of, so to speak. So that's what I'm doing now, and waiting for them to be done. So hence the shorter stream, but. And also testing out the music thing again. I tested it out last night, night before, the night before, and it seemed to go okay. So I did notice though. Yeah, I'm very happy to see it. I did notice though, because I do listen to my replays. I know some people don't. I listen to my replays to see how the audio and stuff like that. Who's louder than who. And I did notice the music was a little louder compared to what I was talking, but I thought it was because I was over at my art table and my mic is further away from me. I mean, I could move the mic a little closer. That would be the extent of it right there. But yeah, and I turned my head to draw also, so yeah. I guess I could try to, and I have to position the mic where it is actually, because I swivel it back and forth from my art table. See, my art table's over there. Way over there. That's my art table. So I swivel the mic over to the art table whenever I'm drawing traditionally. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. appreciate. See, and this is what I needed. I needed a human to tell me this stuff, like louder, shorter. Like now, when I go on other streams, I'm gonna have to turn my mic down, but because I'm not gonna have music. But yeah, so I needed that. I needed something. And like I said, I wish iTunes would let me turn it down more. And I thought the audio on the man and woman embrace. I thought the audio on the desktop would help. Maybe I need to turn that down. Maybe that would work if I turn that down a little more. But crimes of passion. I was on the wrong layer. I see it every day. Okay. So yeah, okay, back to this. So as you can see, like here is the safe zone. So anything that's inside that line isn't going to get cut off. This is what's called the bleed. So if I were to have drawn like his hood going up and out, this part here would get cut off. This part would probably get cut off, but down here wouldn't. So the bleed is what happens whenever. Oh, I was like, wow, what happened to my screen? The bleed is what happens is how you see when you're reading comics. This isn't really a comic, but you can see me up there. You see how the artwork goes all the way off the page? That's because they worked at what's called a full bleed. So the artwork, there's no white space on the edges. So they go past this line here to ensure that all the artwork is going to be covered in art. So it's like an all over print. So if you want to keep anything in, you kind of want to stay in the safe area, which is where dialogue usually is. But you can go off of it. Like you can have a panel on that line too. But
you don't have to wait.
But usually the trim, like where it's going to get cut, is right about in there.
You got anything to drink around here?
I'm not paying you to sit around and drink.
These are my custom Unhinged Entertainment comic pages, because Absolute Book 1 I did print out one-off prints, they're called. So I drew it digitally, drew book 1 digitally completely, and half of book 2. So what I did was I did a one-off print. So I print the page and that's it. It's all that's going to get printed. Now when I do the trade, no other book, like I'm not printing anymore. If I have original art, that's getting sold, that's it. So if you own a one-off print, that's the only one you'll get, but it's printed on my Absolute, or my Unhinged Entertainment blue line. So this is a bad. He kills the hooker. Anyway, they engage in extracurricular activities, so to speak, and he kills her. Yeah, it's Stock Fashion Disco. Go check him out. Yeah. Dirty magic. Dirty magic. It is dirty magic. Welcome, civility. How you doing? Hand pink wig? Oh, art. Ooh, art. Nice. I like that. If you're new to the channel, like, share, subscribe. You don't have to share. Well, thank you for subscribing. I mean, I'm really just rambling at this point because this is what I like. I'm gold here. I'm actually comfortable with this. What do you guys think about this? Now, if you don't, I actually have. Oh, I think I put it away in the box. Hold on 1 second. Enjoy the music while I'll be right back. I mean, I'm not going to turn off my mic, but I'm going to show you Absolute Book 2. As I trip and fall and die.
These are the darkest days of all. There comes as no surprise. All will someday die. Lost in some kiss goodbye. All will someday die.
I found it. I'm not totally dead. How about my... getting either text messages or DMs. All right. And so this is Absolute Book 2. Let me show you real quick here. Now this is the variant cover for the Secret Perk. I do have some of them left over because I had to overprint. But it's drawn by the great Jason Krager from Hammer. He did Hammer, he did Kill Journal. Great artist. Really, really good dude too. So this is a variant cover by Jay Krager. That's the Ondi. This was for a Secret Perk, but if you back the Secret Perk, you're able to get it. Now you can get it from me at an upcharge because I only have so many left. But so like the first few pages, they were done digitally. So these were all done digitally here. And then I would do one-off print, so I just print these up, and that would be it. That would be the only ones that I print. So if you bought it, if you bought it a one-off print, that was it. I wasn't going to print it again, so you could get an original page. So, and then the second half of book 2 is a mix of digital and traditional, like I work now. So this page actually sold. That page too. That page sold, and so did this one. So, but this is a mixture of pen and ink, brush, and digital mixed into one. So, yeah, but this was my second book, or second campaign book, but my first book. So, first story. It's all black and white, indie feel to it, and so I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna put out the trade, so you can get the whole story, one backing if you missed out on the campaign, or if you didn't and you just kind of want that all-in-one feel, you can go ahead and back it, and that way you can just don't worry about digging out your old books. So yeah. It is a little dialogue heavy, though. I gotta make you guys. I find dialogue too close to the border and is difficult to read because we need Latin. Yeah. The page with trades, risking the glue. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Volume 1. Yeah, and that's something that I am aware of. That's why I really love Saddle Stitched. I do believe Angela learned about this on a Shelby stream. Saddle Stitch is the staples, if you're unfamiliar. Traditional comics are Saddle Stitched. The reason why I had to make these books the way they were. Okay, book 1, Absolute Book 1 was 46 pages because it was initially going to be, I wanted to put it through Dark Horse or Image or something, and there were 23 pages. They were done already, books 1, issues 1 and 2. So I just put them into the 1, and there were 43 pages. Cool, go, sounds good, go. With book 2, I had to finish it, and so the first set is 23 pages. The second chapter, the first chapter is 23. The second chapter, I think, is like 30 something. The reason being I had to finish because it was going to be more issues. But I found when I went to go to mix them and print it, it had 64 pages was the page limit for it to be saddle stitched. So I actually had to constrain the story a little bit and kind of not cut corners. It still flows right. It flows fine. But I had to kind of cut the story a little bit. I even had Dan Plagle help out and do an ash can, which not everyone has, but an ash can for the battle scene. So thank you so much, Plagle, for that. I paid him. So, but to keep it saddle stitched, so this is 56 pages. I had to keep it under 64 pages because I did not want that problem. I didn't want the dialogue boxes like you said, you had to crank it all the way open, and the glue would come. It's called cracking it, and you'd have to crack the book. With saddle stitched, it's a lot easier to just open it and not really have to worry about the binding really getting damaged too much. And obviously you can tell still if you read a Saddle Stitch book, sometimes if you read it too much, you'll get that little bowing in here from, by the way, this is like a brick. But if you had a traditional, like this one I showed you, it's like a catalog or something, I don't even know what it is. But if you, sometimes you'll get a crease in the spine here, and it'll roll up a little bit. Like I said, this is nothing. But, and that's if you collect, so people don't even care. And you're right, though, I don't want, we don't want ungluing to happen and stuff like that, so, yeah, but, that's what, but the trade will be glued, it will be put down, like Slipstick was saying, so, you might, hopefully that problem doesn't come up. I do know that the dialogue boxes are an issue. Yeah. Thank you, Angela. So yeah, but so this, like I said, this is the a concept. Now, where's my cursor, everybody? I was kind of hoping Frog would have joined. This is a concept for the trade, so I like it. I think it's close to the Max Faraday. I mean, he is. I might have to put an after Jim Lee, but the floating head thing in the back, I might play with. But I do like this idea. Maybe I'll make them full figures, and then maybe put the Anvi and the villains in the background. But I don't want to clutter it too much, and I don't want it to have a back. The back is going to be, well, that's a bad purpose. It's just, the back is going to just have the logo like the other books did too. So it's I want it to be just a straightforward thing, So if I clutter it too much, it's just too much information. It's just overload at that point. And I think an Inkspot's colored piece would look really cool too on top of it. And he can maybe I'll tell him he can color hold. When you color hold lines, you kind of select them in Photoshop and you put a color over them so they kind of look more painted. So I can tell him he can even color hold the background characters and keep the line art for the old man in the front, and that way it gives it that sense of depth, play with stuff like that. So this is just kind of cool things I like to think about. But the interiors are black and white. I'm going to keep those black and white. It's a black and white book, absolutely. Now that's not to say it won't have some splash colors, and I can't say it will never be in color. I do picture Absolute to be like Sin City, if you're unaware or are aware. Sin City is black and white, but he also ended up doing pieces where there's splashes of color, but he has covers that are fully colored with, I think Lynn Varley did the colors, I'm not sure, but I want that feel, I want that vibe, and I picture Absolute to be like that, with a watercolor part to it, and I could do that, I could actually do it traditionally if I wanted to, so that's it, or I could do it myself in Photoshop, but it's a lot faster to have somebody else watercolor it. But future Absolute books, maybe. But as of right now, like I said, Frog G is the main focus. I'll show you the page. You guys are here. I'll show you the page. It's a fun page. I had a lot of fun doing it. I finished it last night on 80s Made Consumer. Like I said before, everybody go subscribe to 80s Made Consumer. He's a good dude. There's this thing over in my face. So, here's here, Frog's getting beat up. You see his hand reaching out like, see, he got beat up. Look at him. Oh, he's a frog. And then they just keep beating him. These little imp guys just keep beating him. Little dirt imp guys. And all of a sudden somebody says something here. And they look back and they're like, huh? What? So they stop beating him and the dirt is falling down and stuff like that. So I was really like, you get the crap kicked out. Poor frog. Can't get the break. Oh, it's good stuff. Having a lot of fun with that book. So everybody go check it out. Everybody go. I'm having a blast, everybody. I've always wanted to draw comics. And now I'm drawing comics. I mean, granted, I'm also working a full-time job, but, drawing comics is a second job. I don't want it. Lovers come to die. Everybody go check out Dog Fashion Disco. Alright. This the music's gonna stop because I'm gonna share the maybe. No, I'm not. But the music will stop because I'm gonna do a different screen share. I guess you could jump back and forth. I don't know how to do it. Hold on. What happens if I click that one? Is that me? This is where I lose viewers. But I thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate you watching. Couldn't do it without you. Couldn't do it without you. Is this right? I'm going to click OK. Hey, we did it. So, yeah, Frog G, everybody. Go check it out. I'm having... Frega posted a thing. Follow Frega Boom. Yeah, having a lot of fun. It's a blast. I got two more pages, and then we got to work on more layouts. And then, look at these colors. Imagine Absolute, colored kind of like this. It would be pretty sick. So, yeah. I'm a frog! Yeah. I love this. This little Volkswagen Beetle. Frog drives a bug. So, yeah, he drives a bug and ink spots comments in the UFOs in the background. It's so funny. There's the voodoo priestess in her other visage. Beautiful looking woman. Frog saying, change me back. She blasts him, so there you go. And then the interior, the supplemental Trump ink spots again. Inked by me. So yeah, everybody go check it out. You can get plenty of tiers. There's variant covers by Irene Strakowski and Dan Plagle. So yeah, and you're on YouTube, so go over check out Jimmy Reyes, my friend. He's a great cat. Dragon Rage is dope, sick. I know he's working on stuff with Malin and other creators. A phenomenal anchor, phenomenal creator, phenomenal guy. So everybody go subscribe to Jimmy Reyes. He's a friend of the channel and a friend of mine. So and we appreciate all the support he's given us over here. He's really been helpful for us in Comicsgate. So thank you, Jimmy. Yes, everybody go back to Frog. And thank you, everybody, for your feedback. I know this is a short one. I was just doing layouts. Dinner's done. I appreciate y'all swinging by. Let me read Angela's. That's not Angela. That's Aviator. Aviator, I got you. That's right. She's got a booty. She's got a booty, too. We like the AAT, my friend. If you're not familiar with the AAT, go follow Dan Frega, Frega Boom. He'll tell you all about it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate everybody. So, back Frog G, everybody. We're having a lot of fun. And, Shadow Ban won't stop us. I even changed my website URL to redirect you to Frog G. So if you go to bascomjason.com, it just shoots you over to the Indiegogo page. I have to retool my website anyway. So, yeah, but nobody traffics it. But hopefully it'll help with the search engines. That way, if you search Jason Bascom, though, you will find a different guy. There is a graphic designer, same name. So, but, yeah, thank you once again, everybody, for watching. I bow to you. I respect you. Hail the chat. Hail Comicsgate. Hail Dog Fashion Disco.
Long they kill